All praises to Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh Shai. All praises for Nurka Hakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that have been and continue to teach the true gospel. Salute to the Akim spreading the true gospel on the streets and lanes of the city, on the highways and hedges, and on the World Wide Web. Much love to the humble Akwaf, who learn the science with all subjection and are in righteous order under the men of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. This is the brother Raza from the Church of Philadelphia camp. And hey, the Lord just put in my spirit to go into what's happening. And what's happening is, we got a lot of things happening. We got a lot of prophecies rolling. And we got a lot of basically, if you're watching and you got that spiritual eye soft, you know what's going on with what's being said, So we had Netanyahu be the first foreign leader that come over here and meet with Trump, and hey, what did they talk about? Trump talking about making that land basically America's land, so a land grab, with basically a partnership with Israel, right? Is was happening, and calling it the Riviera or something. I can't even remember. But also sending troops over there, right? Also telling the Palestinians to go somewhere else, and basically saying there's no need for you to be here. And it's received international condemnation. And so it's letting you know that they're preparing for war in that Middle East. And we know that Israel is going to draw them to that. Right? And that's in the scriptures. It's not about what we say, but what's in the scriptures. That's already written. And the scriptures tell you what's written aforetime was written for our learning. And so when we look at Joel chapter 3, it says, basically determinations to gather all the nations in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. So they're gearing up. They're gearing up. And it's significant that they had that meeting this week, and those words were declared. Some people taking it lightly. Hey, it's a signal. They throw signals at one another, and again, if you're not watching or listening, then you're gonna be caught unawares. You're gonna be caught off guard, right? But hey, the men of the Lord know what's happening, and know what these meetings mean, and know what these words mean. And we've been scattered among the nations, and our land has been parted. And that's why the Lord says, wait on me. Because he's going to put us back in our land. But again, Jake is so impatient and stiff-necked that they think they're going to do it before the time. And furthermore, this is not our time. This is not our age to rule. The Lord is declaring that we got next in regards to rulership. No matter what it may seem like, we know that we're the next rulers on earth. So there's no need to do anything but wait on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's it. Because it's not up to us. We don't know the time. Yahweh Shai doesn't even know the time. He's waiting on Yahweh to give him the go. And when he cracked them skies open, hey, we know that, missiles are going to be shot over here. We know that the land in the Middle East is has to be cleansed, and it's going to be cleansed through fire. The only difference is, over there, we're going to, have them other nations build that land back up. But this land over here is going to be utterly destroyed and completely desolate. Like just a past memory. And no one's going to be inhabited. But in our land, which is full of minerals and resources, hey, that's going to be built back up to our liking, you know? And hey, we also, hey, we're going to be able to be on other planets, right? And hey, Lord willing, I'll be at that number, you know? But that's, hey, that's what the scriptures say. So that's what I believe, you know? And it's only through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that I understand it. You know, and I pray that's not taken away, you know, but it's going to be through him. Not my will, but Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's will. We've all seen people that's been on fire and that fell out. Hey, to be humble, you pray that it doesn't happen to you. Because this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And just like in a race, you're not pacing yourself. And hey, the Lord's really probably just using you as an example. You know, because you have men in this thing that's been on fire and continue to be on fire. So I don't mean pace yourself like taking days off or taking years off. Let's see, don't just some of you gonna get simple and think that's what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. You know, but knowing that, hey, this thing, you know, it's got some time left but we don't know the time. But just know that there's some prophecies that haven't been fulfilled yet, like the MOTB, which we know to be the RFID chip. And once that's mandatory, hey, these things, hey, it's like that woman in travail, hey, them birth pains is going to be coming back to back to back to back. Them contractions is going to be back to back to back to back. That's like how these prophecies are going to be rolling. You know, and that's why he's putting all these laws in place, because he knows he has but a short time. Hey, let's say the devil's coming down with great wrath because he knows that he had but a short time. Hey, but enough of me babbling. Let's get in this precept. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of Yahweh, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And this is talking about America. And this is talking about Israel being the least of the flock, drawing them out, drawing them to the land of Yahweh Shaphat. That's talked about in Joel 3. You know? And hey, surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Yeah. It's going to be missiles upon missiles raining down on this place. It's going to be missiles upon missiles sent over there to Israel. Hey, that's just, hey, don't blame the messenger. Right? I'm just giving you forewarning. As a matter of fact, you right now you're giving yourselves forewarning. You know, you giving a signal out about what's happening, and it's all fulfilling prophecy. And the Lord is not someone that he should lie. He can't. You know, we just don't have the time. But it says watch as well as pray, because we know it's going to come to pass. Because he's not a man that he should lie. So we know it's coming to pass. We just have to be patient and wait on the Lord. Because he said, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Vengeance is his. All that blood that's been spilled on this land, which means the blood that shed it, the blood that their own blood is going to have to be shed. And we also know that, again, fire is a purifying agent. So, this, you know, the land of where our homeland is going to have to be cleansed. So when we go back into the east and have the other nations build it back up for us, hey, we're going to design it the way it needs to be designed. Right? And we know we're going to be on other planets and inhabiting everything, right? But we're going to be the righteous rulers on this earth, to put this earth right side up, because it's upside down right now. And that's our role, to be set apart, to be holy, to teach the nations how to live. Right? So, hey, we see what's happening. We see the words. We hear the words that's been spoken. We see the words, on the news channels and the newspapers, right? What's been spoken. And hey, we're in the last days of the last days, whether you like it, believe it, understand it or not. And it's a beautiful thing for the real righteous leaders to stand up and get ready to turn things right side up. And with that, Lord willing, this video is edifying to the hopeful elect. And until next time, Shalom.